to be here today to talk about the low-carb lifestyle. And it really has been a game changer for me, both personally and professionally. So we'll talk about all of that and how it may be able to help you. Let's start with my own story. My name is Shawn Mynar. I am a nutritional therapy practitioner, so I have an online holistic nutrition and health practice where I see clients all over the world and we heal their health issues. And we do so with a holistic nutrition-based approach, real food as medicine instead of some of the conventional treatments out there. And it's great, and I love it. And this all came into my life from my own personal journey and health struggles. So in the past, 8 or 9 years, I have been diagnosed with 2 autoimmune diseases. I have had severe gut health issues. I've had severe adrenal health issues, so in a really low cortisol state where my body couldn't handle any stress. I've had some emergency surgery. I've had biotoxin illness. I've had just pretty much about everything. I've kind of been through the gamut. I've had many hormonal issues. I have thyroid issues, and it's just been a whirlwind of health issues. And so about, 3.5 years ago, I decided to take a different approach and try to work on my health myself instead of going for the medications. And that's when I turned to the paleo diet. The paleo diet changed my life. It has been 3.5 years and I have never looked back. I would never change a thing. And within the paleo diet, I've always been more of the high-fat, low-carb approach because that initially is what really spoke to me. It's what my body really wanted and reacted well to, and I felt really good eating high-fat and lowering my carbs. Even the paleo type carbs, which would be sweet potatoes and fruit and regular potatoes, that kind of thing, even doing lower amounts of those felt better for me. And I know within paleo, there's a whole gamut of range of carbohydrates that you can have. So that is what worked for me. Now, when that started working for me and when my health issues started resolving themselves, I knew I needed to share this with as many people as I possibly could. So that's when I went to get my nutritional therapy certification. And from there, it's just kind of taken off. I now have a blog, ShawnMynar.com. This is where I share information about health issues and how you can heal them naturally. And a little bit about my own personal journey and what I do with my own nutrition to feel as good as I can. I have a podcast called the Nourished Podcast, which is coming up on its 2-year anniversary. And myself and my co-host, Meg Dahl, we talk about everything that you need to nourish yourself from the inside out, every single thing, whether it be food, lifestyle, mental health, all of it. And we have a great time doing that. It's just really taken off. I just can't stop my need to share this information with the world so that everyone can feel as good as they can and heal these health issues that you think you're just stuck with, because more than likely you're not. So that's where my passion lies. Now, I've taken that passion and I've kind of honed it in because I really see a need for women specifically to adopt a low-carb lifestyle. Why that need is there? Well, I think we can all agree that we have a pretty intricate system of hormones, right, as women. And these hormones can go out of whack at a moment's notice with the tiniest, slightest change. And when they go out of whack, we feel it. We do not feel good. And we don't know what's going on. We could be losing hair. We could be gaining weight. We could have no energy, not be able to get out of bed, not feel like working out. We could not get any results from our workouts. I mean, there's a number of things that can happen when we have hormonal imbalance. And it's a huge issue. Now, here's how a low-carb diet fits into that and actually heals that hormonal imbalance. So just clinically, as I have seen from my research and from my own client practice, when we have hormonal imbalance as women, it stems from one root cause, and that is stress. Now, it doesn't have to be necessarily stress from your job or your relationship or what we normally think of stress. It can be stress that we don't even really know about. And one of those stressors, the main one, is our blood sugar. So when we have these blood sugar spikes and dips throughout the day, which happens to most of us if we are in a sugar burning state, when we have those spikes and dips, we cause a stressful event on our bodies. That is seen as a stressor, and it requires cortisol, which is our stress hormone, to come into play and bring our blood sugar back into balance. So every time we eat a carbohydrate dense meal, that blood sugar spikes. And then after an hour or so, that blood sugar starts to dip, and it takes a big dip pretty quickly. And what a stressful event. Obviously, we can see that would not be ideal, right? So doesn't it make sense then that we would take out those blood sugar spikes and dips, and we'd have this nice, calm, even blood sugar throughout the day? That's what a low-carb lifestyle does. We take out those big, huge spikes that cause our body stress, and we stay even-keeled throughout the day with our blood sugar. That is when hormonal balance can happen naturally. As soon as that stress is relieved, our bodies will get back into balance. Now, another reason I specifically aim towards women is because, again, we are pretty intricate, delicate creatures, and when we take on a new lifestyle in our nutrition, a lot of times if we just go right into it full force, which a lot of people do, that is just another stressor that can really take a toll on our bodies, and we just won't feel well, and we won't think that diet is working. But it's not the actual diet or nutrition change that you made, it's just how you got there. You took it a little too quickly, and your body freaked out and doesn't really know what to do because suddenly that glucose isn't there, which is its primary source. When you are a sugar burner, you go for glucose as fuel. Now you have to make that change to becoming a fat burner where your body knows that it's going to use fat as fuel in both dietary form and the fat on your body, in body fat. So that doesn't just happen by making that switch overnight. It takes a while, and it really is best to be done in a systematic approach. So I really like to work with women on taking them from where they're at, even if they're already in a paleo real food template, or eating gluten-free already, or anything like that, but slowly lowering their carbohydrates over the course of about a month, and slowly increasing their fat, and making sure this whole time that their protein is in moderation, because again, protein can also cause blood sugar issues and blood sugar spikes because it can be converted to glucose as well. So we take this time, approximately about a month to make this switch so that you do become a fat burner in a safe environment. You take out any need for any sort of stress on your body, and we feel great, and we realize that it's working, that the low carb lifestyle really does make us feel amazing, give us tons of energy, so much mental clarity and focus, and those hormones get back in balance. And then suddenly those random health issues that you didn't know what was causing them, it starts correcting itself. And that's where the magic is in. And this has happened to me personally too. Like I said, not only did I have these random little health issues, but I had some major health issues that were resolved by switching to a low-carb diet and making it a real food, nutrient-dense, low-carb lifestyle. Making sure to get those nutrients that your body desperately needs, even though you're on this higher fat, lower carb plan. So that is what I'm doing now. It is absolutely amazing. I work both one-on-one with women, helping them do this, and then I also have a course that teaches this in a group format, and it's awesome. And women are feeling amazing, and they're getting some results finally. So that's my story. That's me. And I'm so grateful to have found the paleo, low carb lifestyle that I have found, and so happy that women are jumping on the bandwagon, realizing that fat isn't the enemy, it's actually the healer. Fat is our friend, and we need it to heal these health issues that we've probably had for a really long time. So I hope you join me in my journey. You can find me over at shawnmynar.com, and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much.